mysteries of this valley and the stories of the dark history of this place are both captivating and frightening. Back in 1790, when the Kingdom of Hawaii went to war against the Kingdom of Maui, King Kamehameha was trying to unite the Hawaiian Islands by war. So I guess peace by force isn't a new concept. He was doing this while King Kahekili II was on the island of Oahu, and his son was back home standing guard. Kamehameha's war fleet landed in Kahului and advanced his armies against Kalanikapuli, who blocked the valley and battled viciously for days, with neither side gaining ground. But on the third day, two men who you could maybe refer to as the first two Howleys ever, Mr. John Young and Mr. Isaac Davis, acting as the king's advisors, offered their guns, 2 cannons to be exact, to aid in the battle, ending up in so much bloodshed that the Iao Valley River was said to have been stopped up by the amount of bodies that had fallen. So now with that bit of history, it's understandable why for many years this area was considered a sacred burial ground and closed to the public. Even the ʻīao Needle, which is a 1,200-foot green-draped lava spire called emoku, was used as a lookout during wartime. Legend says it was created when the demigod Maui turned a doomed lover, Pu'uko'amoa, into stone to save her from the volcanic wrath of her father. But I don't really know how that would have helped the situation. Regardless, Maui, like many islands, have all sorts of microclimates, and Iao is one of the wettest places on Earth, as the valley receives over 380 inches of rain per year, which is what has carved the valley's unique, sharp, dramatic ridges. There's also a spot called Gravity Hill, which is said to be a magnetic spot. It's just outside of the state park entrance, and there's a local legend that if you park your car at a certain point of the road and put it into neutral, the car appears to roll uphill. Locals often attribute this to spiritual forces of the night marchers, pulling the car back toward the sacred valley. But I attribute it to upcountry kombucha. Regardless, there's a lot to consider when visiting a place like this and hiking these trails. I think that showing respect to locals and their history is really the only acceptable way to experience this, so I always try to tread cautiously and never leave the trail. Taking a helicopter over the valley for a unique point of view with Air Maui showed the vast and treacherous cliffs along the ridgeline, but Payton, Jaylen, Cole, and myself decided on getting a closer look as we hiked a 2.5-mile trail to a small peak in the center of the valley. While whispers of wild boar, night marchers, and what-if situations filled the air, we laughed and joked while slightly staying on edge. As we got to the end, I raced up the hill to climb a tree for an unobstructed view of the valley, and it was breathtaking. Some of my best memories and friendships were forged on this trail, and as time moves forward, maybe history can be rewritten as one of the world's most beautiful and serene places you could ever see, and how important these protected parklands are for future generations.
Now I can walk like this.